Hello students, welcome in the Public Health Engineering lecture. In some previous lectures, we are going to discuss the unit number 2 of Public Health Engineering, that is the purification of water. In this purification of water, we had discussed some methods or some process of purification of water. In that, we had discussed the first process of purification of water, that is the screening. Then we had discussed the second method, that is the aeration. Then the third method is sedimentation, and fourth method is coagulation of water. Up to this we had discussed in previous lectures. In the last lecture we had discussed the process of coagulation. There is a four process of coagulation. First is feeding, then mixing, then flocculation, then clarification and sedimentation. Now first see what is a coagulation. We revise first what is a coagulation. The individual particles which combine together in the coagulation, that is the when we can add one coagulant into the water, then the water bind the fine particles together and form a bigger mass of particles which are easily settleable. It is the process of coagulation. Then see, the coagulation have four processes. First is the feeding, then mixing, then flocculation, then clarification and sedimentation. In previous lecture, we had discussed the first process, that is the feeding. In that dry feeding is we have discussed in the previous lecture. Now we are going to discuss the wet feeding process. Now first we can revise what is the dry feeding. The dry feeding means the coagulant is mixed into the water in the form of powder, that is a dry feeding. There are two common devices are used for dry feeding. First is a toothed fill device and second is a helical screw device. Now see, these two devices are used for feed the coagulant into the water, that is by toothed fill or by helical screw. Hope you all get this concept of dry feeding of coagulation. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss the second process of feeding, that is the wet feeding. Now see, in the wet feeding the coagulants are feed or mixed into the water by the or in the form of liquid, that is the wet feeding. Now see, the wet feeding is the process the solution of required strength is prepared and then stored into the tank. That is, in wet feeding the solution of coagulant of the required strength is prepared and this solution is then stored in the tank. This preparation or this prepared solution of coagulant is then fed into the mixing channel through a mechanism in the required dose with respect to the proportion to the flow of water. That is, this prepared solution is or this prepared solution of coagulant is fed into the water or mixed into the water by the mixing channel with respect to the proportion of the water. Hope you all get the concept of wet feeding. That is, in wet feeding, the coagulant is mixed into the water in the form of the liquid solution. Now see, there is a two types of wet feeding, that is a solution of coagulant are fed to the water by the two types, that is first is wet feeding by conical plug and second is wet feeding by adjustable weir. That is, the solution of coagulant is fed to the water with the help of conical plug or with the help of adjustable weir. Hope you all get this concept of wet feeding. What is the wet feeding? The wet feeding is the process of the solution of required strength is prepared and this solution is stored and this solution is mixed into the water with the proportion with the help of mixing channel. And there is a two types of wet feeding. First is a wet feeding by conical plug and second is a wet feeding by adjustable weir. Now see now we can discuss the second process of coagulation, that is a mixing. After feeding, second process of coagulation is mixing. Now see what is a mixing. When the quantity of coagulant is added into the complete mass of water, then it should be entirely dispersed. Hence, for complete dispersion of the added coagulant into the water, the mixing device is used. That is, in mixing, when we can feed the coagulant into the water, it does not mix properly into the flowing water. Then we can mix this coagulant into the water by the or with the help of some devices. This process is the mixing. Hope you all get this mixing process, that is a mixing of coagulant into the flowing water with the help of devices. Now see, there is a various devices which can be used for the mixing of water. First is a compressed air device. The air compressed or the air compression is used for mix the coagulant into the water. Then second is a centrifugal pumps. The centrifugal pumps also used for mixing of coagulant into the water. Then mixing channel with flume. The mixing channel with the flume is used for mix the coagulant into the water. Now see what is the mixing channel with flume. That is a one channel which can be contain the coagulant and the flume of coagulant is added into the water. Flume means one straight line which can be passes the water or solution into the straight line. Then fourth is a mixing basin with buffet wall. Buffet wall is the wall which can be used for the making obstruction. The mixing basin with buffet wall is also used for mixing of coagulant. Then mixing basin with mechanical devices. The mixing basin with some mechanical devices or mixers which can be used for mixing. Now see, there is a five devices which can be used for the mechanism of mixing. First is a compressed air device, second is a centrifugal pump, third is a mixing channel with flume, fourth is a mixing basin with buffet wall, and fifth is a mixing basin with mechanical devices. Hope you all get this process of mixing. What is the mixing? The quantity of coagulant is added into the water of complete mass or added into the complete mass of water. Then it can be mixed into the water with the help of some devices or with the help of some mixing devices. This process is a process of mixing, and there is a five devices which can be used for the mixing of coagulant into the water. Now, after mixing, the third process is the flocculation. Now, see what is the flocculation. Flocculation is the process in which there is a formation of compact, fast settleable particles called as a flux by mechanical devices. That is a now see, the flocculation is a process in which the impurities are formed one flux and which can be settled faster when the mechanical stirring is takes place into the water. Now see, the process of flocculation is like mixer. You all know the mixer. Now see one example. The mixer, in mixer, while we make the butter from yogurt, this is a same as a flocculation process, but the butter have the low density. Hence, it is a flow on the top, and the flock particles or impurities have the large density. Hence, it settle down at the bottom while the water is get mixed. That is the process where colloids comes out from the suspension in the form of flux by addition of the agents or by addition of the coagulant. Hope you all get the process of flocculation. The flocculation or working of flocculation is same as the working of mixer. Now see, the process of flocculation is carried out in the tank or basins as flocculation tank. The process of flocculation is carried out in the tank or the flocculation basin. The slow mixing takes place in flocculation tank by revolving paddles, during which there is a growth of flux. That is, the paddles are used for the mixing or for the process of flocculation, and when paddles are revolving, there is a flux is formed into the water, and then this flux is settled at the bottom and the colloid is formed. Now see, this is the process of flocculation. See, this is the one tank. In this tank the water is present and one coagulant is added into this water. Then these paddles are get revolved. While these paddles are revolving, the flux is formed into the water. That is, the flux of the impurities or the particles are formed into this water, and this flux is settled down to the bottom, or this water with flux is comes to the sedimentation chamber, and then in sedimentation chamber this flux is settled down at the bottom and the clear water is comes at the top surface. Hope you all get this process of flocculation. See, what is the flocculation? It is a process in which there is a formation of compact, fast, settleable particles called as a flux by mechanical devices. The process of flocculation is same as the mixer, and the flux is formed is settled at bottom and the clear water is comes at the top of the tank. Hope you all get this process of flocculation. See, there is a fourth process of coagulation. In that, first is a feeding, second is a mixing, third is a flocculation, and the fourth is a clarification or clarification with sedimentation. Don't confuse here. Here, these are four methods of coagulation or four processes of coagulation. And in previous lectures, we had discussed the processes of water purification. These all are the main methods of water purification. That is, first is screening. Then after screening, the second method is aeration. Then sedimentation, and fourth is a coagulation. These four are main methods, and now we had discussed these four are the sub methods of coagulation. That is, first is, what is the first method? Feeding. Then after feeding, mixing. Then after mixing, flocculation. And now we are going to discuss fourth method, that is a clarification. Don't get confused in these methods. Now see, what is the clarification? After the process of flocculation, water is taken out in the basins called clarifiers or settling basins. That is, the process of clarification means the process of sedimentation. These two processes are same. In the clarification or sedimentation, after flocculation of water, water is taken into the basins called clarifiers or setting basins, and water is obtained in clarifiers for the detention period of 2 to 3 hours. That is, water is going to settle in the clarification tanks for 2 to 3 hours. During this detention period, already generated flux under the process of flocculation settle down to form the sludge. That is, the flux which can be generated in the flocculation process is settled down in this clarification tank for or after 2 to 3 hours, and after 2 to 3 hours this flock is settled down at the bottom and form the sludge. Then the clear water is admitted to filtration tank for further processes. Hope you all get this process of clarification. In clarification process, the water from circulation tank is going to the clarification tank or settling tank. Then it can be settle for the detention period of 2 to 3 hours. Then after 2 to 3 hours, the flock is settled down at the bottom and form the sludge, and after that the clear water is admitted to the filtration tank for the further processes. Hope you all get this process of clarification or sedimentation. Now see, for this coagulation process, which types of coagulants are used. Coagulants are certain chemicals when added into raw water forming an insoluble participate having ability to remove very fine suspended matter and colloidal particles. You know this process of coagulation and this function of coagulant. We already had discussed it. That is, a coagulants are the certain chemicals which can be added into water, then it form a insoluble participate having the ability to remove the very fine suspended matters and colloidal particles, and the coagulant makes the big mass of these suspended matters and colloidal particles, and this mass is settled down at the bottom. Now see, there is some common coagulants which can be used for the coagulation process. First is the aluminum sulfate or alum. This is used for coagulation. Al2SO4 18H2O. It is the formula of this coagulant, aluminate sulfate or alum. Then second is sodium aluminate. Second coagulant is sodium aluminate, Na2Al2O4. Then third is the chlorinated copper. The chlorinated copper is also used for the coagulation process. Then ferrous sulfate and lime, FeSO4 plus CaOH2. Then magnesium carbonate and lime, MgCO3 plus CaOH2. These five are the common coagulants which can be used for coagulation process. First is the aluminum sulfate or alum. Second is the sodium aluminate. Third is the chlorinated copper. Fourth is the ferrous sulfate and lime. And fifth is the magnesium carbonate and lime. Hope you all get this process of coagulation. Now see, what is the coagulation? Coagulation means the adding of some certain chemical into the water. Then this chemical makes the one spongy gelatinous substance which can be attract the fine particles or the impurities into the water and makes a bigger mass, and this is a settle down at the bottom of tank and forms the sludge. Then there is a four processes of coagulation. First is the feeding. Feeding means the to feed the coagulant to the water. There is a two types of feeding. First is the wet feeding. Second is the dry feeding. The wet feeding means the dry feeding means the feed the coagulant to water in the form of powder. There is a two devices which can be used for the dry feeding. Now see, you will better understand. There is a two devices which can be used for dry feeding. First is a toothed wheel device. Second is a helical screw device. This is the dry feeding. Then second process is wet feeding. The wet feeding process, the solution of required strength is prepared, then it's stored into tank and then it mixed to the water. There is a two types of wet feeding. First is a wet feeding by conical plug. Second is a wet feeding by adjustable weir. Then the second process of coagulation is mixing after feeding. The second process is mixing. In the mixing, the coagulant is mixed into the water with the help of devices. That is a proper mixing of coagulant into the water is takes place in the mixing. Then there is a 5 common devices is used for mixing. First is a compressed air device, second is a centrifugal pump, third is a mixing channel with flume, fourth is a mixing basin with buffalo wall, and fifth is a mixing basin with chemical device. Then after mixing, the third process is flocculation. Now see what is the flocculation. In the process of flocculation is same as a process of mixer which can be used in homes. In the process in which there is a formation of compact or fast settleable particles called flux by mechanical device. The process of flocculation is carried out in the tank or basins as flocculation tanks. Now see, this is the process of flocculation. Then after flocculation, the fourth process is clarification. The water in the clarification process, the water is after flocculation process is taken out into the basins called the clarifiers or settling basins. Then in the clarifier basins, the water is kept for 2 to 3 hour detention period, and then this water, the flux which formed in the flocculation process is settled down and from the sludge, and clear water is admitted to the filtration tank. Then see, there is some common types of coagulants which can be used for this coagulation process. First is the aluminate sulfate or alum, second is the sodium aluminate, third is the chlorinated copper, fourth is the ferrous sulfate and lime, and fifth is the magnesium carbonate and lime. Hope you all get this process of coagulation. Remember these 4 types or processes of the coagulation. Thank you.